AC's work ethic did not permit him to let up. He averaged 14 points and more than 7.5 rebounds a game as a sophomore in what would be his first of 3 straight all Pac-10 efforts. Another 20-win season ended 40 minutes short of a trip to the Big Apple for the NIT's Final Four. As a junior, AC grazed several All-America lists as the 1984 Pac-10 Player of the Year, helping the Beavers back to the top of the Pac-10. His marksmanship continued to improve as he advanced to 4th in the nation in field goal percentage at 66%. His second of 3 All-Far West Classic selections included the MVP honor. Also the team MVP at season's end, he led Oregon State in points and steals as the Beavers returned to NCAA play with a 22-7 final mark.
Sports Effect Live. We are here at Top Talent Basketball Camp, Central State, Ohio, and today we have one of our special guests here. We got Mr. AC Green. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Can you tell us how you got affiliated with Top Talent Basketball and Tyree Fields?
Well, Tyree Fields, he said he's going to have an awesome shirt for me.
Yeah.
I just came out to Ohio, so
there it is.
Hey, so here, I'm all about the swag. So if I get some free swag, that's hot, I'm on.
Hey, so you already know, free stuff, it always works out. Everybody loves a little bit of free stuff, all right? Now you do camps and stuff like that. What's your reaction to the camp that we have going on so far?
No, Tyree, honestly, he's been talking about this for over a year. As far as Top Talent and really coming out and producing a camp that's really about skills, but at the same time it's about development also, and more life lessons when we talk about development. And so that combination was something that just resonated with me because I have actually been doing camps for almost 30 years now. Right. And I knew, within there has to be more than a camp. It has to be about the whole person. And that's what I love about Top Talent. It's just trying to, solidify that top person and get those, instill those ingredients that these kids in particular need and they want, and really reiterating what already parents are trying to say and teachers are already trying to say anyway.
Right. Now, Top Talent definitely is not your basic camp. Like you said, they go in depth with the kids, start from the bottom up. Your future with Top Talent, we're definitely going to be here coming to Dayton in the future as well.
Yeah, I long as it's going on, I love to be here every single year, and hopefully it's more than just once a year, because I think it's one of those kind of camps that people can really be proud to be a part of, be proud to be a sponsor, be proud to be a coach, be proud to be a guest, whatever affiliation a person can have. I think it's an honor to be a part of an organization and a group that wants to do more, and not only giving back, but really building leaders.
And Top Talent Basketball Camp, this is not your average basketball camp, ladies and gentlemen. It's top class, and I'm looking forward to seeing this growth throughout the future. We're going to come back a little bit more with AC Green, his past, present, future, and we're going to go rapid fire with my director here. This is Sports Effect Live. We are here at Top Talent, Central State, Ohio.
Any basketball player who has been endowed with a 6'9", 220-pound frame that moves rapidly up and down the court, can dribble, shoot from the perimeter, or ferociously hit the boards with the best must appreciate his God-given talents. AC Green has done exactly that through his tireless efforts as both the prep and college All-American and an NBA All-Star. Coming out of Portland's Benson Tech in 1981, AC stepped right up to be a major factor in the starting lineup of a reloaded Orange Express. The original had bid a fond farewell to 7 seniors, coming off a season ranked #1 in the nation for 9 straight weeks. AC teamed with another state success story in sophomore Charlie Sitton and a senior of note in Pac-10 Player of the Year Lester Connor to assure the Beavers another Pac-10 championship and postseason appearance. The trio helped OSU to take it a step further by advancing to the NCAA's Grade 8 and earning a repeat National Coach of the Year honor for Ralph Miller.
All right, welcome back here at Sports Effect Live. I got my man AC Green, the Iron Man, in the building. How you feeling, though?
I'm great.
All right, you was born in Portland, Oregon.
Yep, born and raised right there in Portland, Oregon. 2 older brothers, older sister. I am the baby in the family. The amazing thing, AC doesn't stand for anything. Named after my dad, AC Sr., country guy out of West Texas.
Country, you got that country, huh?
Yeah, deep country, married a country girl out of Oklahoma, and so that's sort of the roots and how it all got going.
Okay, now you ended up getting a scholarship going to Oregon State.
Yeah, I definitely did that. Obviously went to school, high school. My high school days were right there in the state of Oregon and in Portland, where I was born, in Benson High School, and then from there did go to, at the time, the #1 ranked school in the country in the NCAA, which was Oregon State. We're like 20-something and 0, 21, 26 and 2, something like that by the time it all ended. But just a phenomenal year the team had, and I wound up joining forces there and just really learn how to become a man, you know, through those college years and college experiences. And that's what I love about being on a college campus, even as we are now, because you learn so much from them.
Right. Now, you decide, all right, I'm going to take my talents and salute this man. He is Pac-10 Hall of Famer, by the way. Now you get drafted. All the teams, the LA Lakers, man, how did that feel? First round? You're going from Oregon State, and now you're going to big city, bright lights, Showtime.
I know, the crazy thing about it was, I mean, it was, you have Corvallis, Oregon, where Oregon State's located, is at the time 14,000 students and about 35,000 people in the city of Corvallis, including the cows, dogs, sheep, cats.
Right.
Okay? Yeah. You get drafted, to LA, which is like that many people, you know, in the smallest city, you know, at 2 o'clock in the morning on the freeway. You know?
Right.
So it's like, it's just unheard of.
LAX.
I remember a time we came back from a road trip my rookie year. We landed at 1 o'clock. I'm driving now on the freeway going back to my apartment, and there was more people on the freeway at that time than I ever saw in the state of Oregon at any time during rush hour.
So
crazy.
You're winning, you're playing with Magic. I mean, at his locker, he's got 20, 30 cameras every night. You guys are like, rock stars.
Right.
That had to be an amazing feeling, knowing that you're playing a role as well. You're actually, how did it feel to be, honestly, one of the greatest role players to ever play in the league?
I was just honored. I mean, honestly, I was honored because you're right. I mean, the reality is this, that 6 months prior, I was a senior in college looking at this same team on a Wheaties box. Right. As a college senior. Magic, Kareem, Worthy, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper. I'm looking at the core, the Showtime Lakers, my mentor, Superman Kurt Rambis. And I'm now drafted, enlisted, I'm instilled inside of this championship iconic team. Right. And so it was just that. It was just, it was a mind-blowing experience that you could not dream of. And are you good enough? Do you have what it takes? Are you capable, of carrying their water bottles? Because you don't know. I'm a Pac-10, which is now Pac-12, but I'm a college guy. I'm not NBA material, so I have to learn, but man, I had a chance to learn from the best.
And with that being said, you made an All-Star appearance, 1990. That had to be a great feeling for you as well. Describe that a little bit,
The All-Star was just, it was great. I mean, it was because, in an All-Star game, you represent the finest collection of athletes, in the sport of basketball in the world.
In the world.
Okay.
No doubt. In the world. So, let's put that on in the world.
Yeah, we put that definitely on blast because it is in the world. And then you get to take, for me, I brought my whole family, because I was like, look, I don't know if it ever will happen again. I might stop playing basketball. I might not ever come back to an All-Star game, but I know one thing. I'm going to enjoy this moment, and I'm going to bring all those that I can to enjoy the moment with me. And it was just awesome. I had everyone in the family and teachers and coaches. I mean, everybody had a chance to come and check it out.
Right. Now, one last thing, and then we're going to wrap this section up. You are known for 2 of the greatest streaks in history. Obviously, the streak of, the basketball streak, and then the abstinence, just being abstinent. For playing with the LA Lakers, that has to be an amazing How was you able to just stay focused and not, stray and keep straight on that?
Well,
How was you able to keep your beliefs? That's just an amazing streak. I mean, just an amazing accomplishment of what you did, and I salute you. And just want to know how you was able to do it.
Well, I think as far as the latter question, as far as the abstinence question, I think, I tell kids in the camp across the world now, basically, that once again, like when we're talking about our top talent, it's about discipline. It's about self-control, but it's also about setting goals. And when you set a goal, you got to also have boundaries to allow you to, walk inside and after those particular goals. And so for me, abstinence was one that it was a thing that it was easy for me to do because I developed a good habit. Sometimes things become harder when you have bad habits that you're trying to now correct. But for me, it was much easier because I set goals and I had habits that were habitual, that were positive. And so it just became, I had good friends, I had people that encouraged me to keep doing what I wanted to do and doing the right thing that I thought was right and what I believed in doing. From teammates to those off the court also the same way. And it just wound up becoming like breathing, like just normal, natural. It wasn't even a hard thing that I got to put my mind to, I got to focus. No, it's just like, just be you. Be you, do you, just be who you are, don't try and be somebody else. So that became easy. The second thing, just the idea of playing in so many games in a row, the whole Ironman streak. 1,192 straight games, almost 15 years without missing a game. The only thing I can say, I'm very blessed. Okay, there's some divine intervention that has to happen, something like that. Okay, but then at the same time, you have to have coaches that put you in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a small little detail that.
Yeah, you're not just going to get a record of 1,200 consecutive games sitting on the bench. Right? You don't get that. You're not going to make it every level and sit on the bench.
No, you might be on a team, but that don't mean you're going to be in the game.
Yeah. So usually you're going to probably get the pink slip after a while if you're that deep on the bench. But,
so it was important to have the coaches that were behind you, trainers that kept you healthy that were behind you, teammates that believed in you to keep you going and motivated to want to play, and then you had to take care of your body as well as your mind and your spirit. So you got to do a little bit on your own also.
All right, this guy is an inspiration to everyone. AC Green, we're here at the Top Talent Basketball Camp. We're going to come back with our rapid fire. Stay tuned.
Long and prosperous NBA career as a first-round pick of the Los Angeles Lakers, and several NBA championship rings later with his current team, the Phoenix Suns. Our first to be enshrined on this special night, a gifted athlete and an even better role model, proudly one of our own, AC Green.
Yeah, all right, we're going to do our rapid fire with Mr. AC Green here with Top Talent Basketball Camp. You ready, AC?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it shoot like a fast break with the Lakers.
All right, first one, greatest athlete of all time, you or Cal Ripken?
Cal Ripken, easy.
Well, I don't know about that. I'm a former basketball player myself, played overseas, and I played baseball as well. And baseball is definitely a hardcore sport. You play every day, 160 games a year, granted. But basketball is so much more physical, and it is so hard to stay healthy for every single game, and even play injured is hard to do, and so I'm going to go with AC Green on this one, man. AC Green, greatest athlete I've ever seen, man. Got to say that. Cal Ripken, great streak, but hey, man, basketball a little bit tougher than baseball, any day.
All right, number two, harder to guard, Barkley or Malone?
Can I say Malone? Because it depends which night it is. If Charles was coming with it, Charles was tough because he was inside outside. Carl you knew what you're going to get. He's the bull, and he's going to be coming at you 24/7.
Yeah, I'm a Barkley fan, but obviously, I would think, maybe for you, like you said, it's probably either way because of Malone's. If he's working inside, he's more than a handful. He's going to be a rough night. If you get Barkley to maybe shoot jump shots and he's off, then maybe on a shot, but they're both equally great players. So I'm going to go tie on that one. I would say Barkley probably a little bit I'm a Barkley fan, so we'll just go.
Number 3, harder game streak to keep. ACs or Ripkins?
Obviously, AC Greens is a little bit harder because he did it in high school and college, and basketball, faster pace, more physical. It's an amazing streak. Cal Ripken's amazing as well because baseball is a hard sport to play. You play every day, but not as much grind. There might be games in baseball you get 1 or 2 balls a night. So
yeah, but baseball. I'm a professional, okay, and I retired from baseball at the age of 12 for the reason I'm going to give my answer. Because when an 80, 90, 100 mile an hour ball is coming at you, that's a wrap. I'm done. So I'm giving my kudos. I'm telling you, that 100 mile an hour just scares me still. Now, like I said, I retired at 12 from baseball for that reason.
Retired. This is the Iron Man. He retired at 12 from baseball because of them 90 mile per hour fastballs. I still think the streak in basketball is just being a player of both. I still think that's more amazing. But Cal Ripken, salute you on that.
All right, number 4, best place to play. LA, Dallas, or Miami?
I live in LA. I gotta say LA.
I visited all 3. Not Dallas, but Miami was unbelievable. I had a better time in Miami, so I'm gonna say Miami, man. I had a better time in Miami.
When you said
I played in summer league. I played in the LA summer league. Yeah, that was cool. That was great. But Miami, that was a little bit different. So I'm gonna go with Miami on that.
All right, pick your finals winner.
This year. Miami, because we all get to go to the celebration.
Oh, okay, right. I picked Miami. I'm sticking with them. It's it's really going to depend on Tony Parker's if he's able to play. If he's not, then Joseph is going to really have to step up. But I look for Ginobili to step up in Parker's place a little bit, maybe trying to take on a little bit more of a role. Miami usually bounce back. They usually win every game that they're humiliated the game before. So this is the game I think Miami will win. I'm still gonna go with the Heat, but I'm getting pretty nervous, man, because Tim Duncan, he's got just as much on the line as LeBron James. He wins this series. He beat LeBron twice. He's got 5 titles. There's not too many centers with that many.
Yeah.
So that puts him in really elite company. So I'm still going with the Heat, though, man. Well, this has been a great interview here with AC Green. Appreciate you coming.
Indeed.
Top talent basketball. Anything you want to say out there to the people?
No, love you guys, man. Hopefully get a chance to see you again in the Ohio area, wherever I might see you soon.
There it is. It's a wrap. Top talent basketball, Central State, Ohio. We'll be back with more interviews, more everything.